Hey y'all, and welcome back to my channel. I'm alaysia, and in today's video we're going to be doing an ultimate girl talk. I normally do these on my channel, but not as often. I don't even remember the last time I did one on my channel, but here we are today, and we have some juicy topics to talk about and to get into for real. So let's go ahead and do that. Before we do that, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on your bell, because we're on the road to 1,000 subscribers. So even if you're not a girl, you can still take these in, you can still take in this information. So what we're going to start with is self-care and maintenance. I am a big person on this, because if you can't take care of yourself, if you can't love yourself, who else is going to do that? You feel me? You have to care for yourself. It is very important to keep up with yourself, your hygiene, reading, meditating, treating yourself, buying yourself nice things, dressing nice. You don't even have to dress too nice. You can just dress up to where you feel comfortable, because when you feel good, you look good, and when you look good, you feel good. I just feel like maintenance and self-care is really important, especially in today's time where society is so targeted, and where society is something that a lot of females in today's time really pay attention to, and they really let it affect them as a person. Most females, I'm not gonna say all, because some of y'all are y'all know how to block it out and be nonchalant towards society or people's opinions or whatever. But if you're one of those people who take things in, you care about what people say, and you're very sensitive, it's okay to be sensitive. Not everybody's the same, but you feel me? For those people, kind of harder to maintain yourself if you feel like it's targeted and appreciated. You have to appreciate yourself first. Other people will fall in line. Okay, hygiene, that falls right in between what I was talking about self-care and maintenance. Hygiene is highly important. How you look good and you stink. It's not that hard to keep up with your hygiene. Brush your teeth, wash your face, wash your body and your genitals, and that, you feel me? Just keep up with yourself. It's not that hard. Some people fall off from time to time, and that's not okay, but it happens. Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and lie to you and lie. Yeah, it's okay to stink. It's okay to brush your teeth. The next topic: outgrowing people, outgrowing friends, and outgrowing environment. So we're gonna get into the outgrowing people and outgrowing friends. Outgrowing anything happens in the process of you maturing as a person. You're not gonna always have the same people around you that you were when you were 5 or 10, 15, maybe even 20. Okay, you're not gonna have the same people around you your whole life. Some people are sent in your life to be lessons. Some people are sent in your life to be distractions. Some people are sent in your life to just be there, and some people are sent in your life to just be there forever and to be your actual friend, supportive, feel me? A bond that just carries on forever. But when you outgrow those people, when you outgrow those things, when you outgrow those environments, don't feel bad for outgrowing, because you're growing as a person. You might not be at the same mental state as your friend, and that's fine. It shouldn't be no beef. It shouldn't be no subliminal post. It shouldn't be no bashing their business out on the internet, or telling their business to your other new friend that you just met, or whatever the case may be. People outgrow people all the time, every second of the day, and I'm a prime example of that. I can say that I outgrow people, I outgrow environments, because I'm always changing, especially when you get older. When you hit that teenage mark, when you hit that 13 and up, you definitely grow as a person. So as you mature, you see things from a different perspective. You feel me? You have to accept it. If you outgrow a friendship and you tell them y'all, I can't mess with you no more, you getting distant, and they can't appreciate that, that's them. But you have to do what's right for you. You have to do what you need to do to be able to move forward in life and to continue elevating as a person. You can't elevate with a mature mindset if you're still around people that's doing the same courteous things, got the same mindset. They don't want to change, they don't want to elevate, they don't want to make no money, they don't want to be nothing in life. You can't elevate if that's not what you want in life. You feel me? You can't elevate and you got people in your circle who trying to be the opposite. It's just not gonna work out. But that's the same thing as outgrowing environments. Sometimes you just get tired of the same place. You just gotta either move away, get away for the sake of you, because some people get triggered by certain environments. Evolving from childhood trauma, I would say this is not something that comes easily at all. At all. Some people have things happen to them when they were little, whether it was verbal abuse, physical abuse, or anything in particular, and sometimes that just stays with you for the longest, maybe even present forever. Like, you just can't seem to get over it. Some people don't get over it. Actually, some people don't want to let that go. Some people just want to know why it happened to them, don't understand why it happened to them, and that's why it bothers them to this day. But not everybody gets over childhood trauma. As a child, like, when you're a child, you really don't understand what's going on. You're a child. Like, you just entered the earth for real. You ain't been on the earth that long to have life experiences. But when something happens to you and you don't feel like it was rightfully done, you're gonna always sit back and think, like, why did this happen to me? Like, why was I the one this had to happen to? Why do I have to go through this? Why do I have to deal with this? So it just all falls in between whether you're willing to forgive, forget, move on, accept, you know what I'm saying? Because not everything you can change. You can't change everything. You can't go back in the future. So you're left to just deal with it. So I don't think you can ever just fully overcome it, because even if you've overcame it, you still may see something that triggers it, or just all of a sudden just start thinking about it. You're feeling all the sadness and hurt all over again, because you're like, dang, I'm still stuck on that, kind of like, why did that happen to me but nobody else? If you've gotten over your childhood trauma and nothing bothers you about it at all, kudos to you. But some people still go through it, and it's probably a stimulant in most people's actions and how they are as a person. It probably built their personality. A lot of reasons why people act like they do today, and a lot of things people do, how they think, can be triggered from their childhood trauma. So we're gonna get into menstruals. This is not everyone's favorite topic, but me personally, I feel like you should always change your pad every 3 to like 4 hours. Wash up obviously after every time you change. Even when you got pee and you just change your pad, you still need to wash up and put another pad on, because it's like, why would you use that? Then put your pad. Me, what I do when I'm on my period or whatever, I drink a lot of cranberry juice. Some people do the cranberry pill, some people take ibuprofen or whatever to kill the pain. I don't really get cramps for real. Like, that's just me. Everybody's period is different. Some periods last longer than others. A lot of people have different type of cravings when they're on their period, so I don't know. But I just like to drink my cranberry juice, eat my sweets. I be sitting back watching my little YouTube videos, Netflix, Zeus, whatever, to keep me chill and calm. So now we're gonna get into marriage. We're getting into the love talk or whatever. So me personally, I don't mind getting married. You feel me? I don't mind getting married. It's just that it's a lot more to it than what the average person think it is. I think marriage is a beautiful thing. I dream of having a huge, beautiful wedding. A lot of people, nice setting, bougie, elegant, you feel me? But I definitely am one of those females who want to get married. I don't mind staying with the same person my whole life. Y'all just like hopping from dude to dude to dude to dude to dude to dude. And that's fine. That's fine, because that's y'all. But I ain't me. And I know what I want in life. I know what I want as a person. And that's something that I really truly want. I don't want to keep having to look for love or let love look for me. I really do want to get married, and I feel like that's something that everybody should probably consider. Not everybody's gonna get married in their lifetime, and that's fine, I guess, but I don't know, suit yourself. Bad relationships and bad friends. If you're in a bad relationship, I would say toxic relationship, lack of communication, lack of comprehension, lack of affection, lack of, you know, the simple things that it takes to have a good foundation in a relationship. If your relationship is lacking that, that is definitely something that needs to be fixed. And if not, you need to leave ASAP, because that's just not something you want to keep having to deal with, because that's mentally draining, could be physically draining. And like, but some people just stick around things like that because they don't want to move on. They don't want to meet another person. They don't want to start all over. But sometimes that's what you have to do if you're not receiving what you know for a fact you deserve. Like, people be in relationships, they was like, yeah, we going through this, and I know there's better out there, but I just love him so much. That don't matter. You are deteriorating your self-love by keeping somebody around that don't love you, that don't serve no purpose to help you, benefit you, love you properly. None of that. Like, you're just wasting your time. Move on. Now, bad friends, I'm the type of girl that do all the cutoffs. I cut people off, I check my distance for people, I zone people out, I ignore people, I do all the whole 9. So that isn't really a problem in my life. But for most people, just like relationships, they keep around friends that they know aren't serving them a good purpose, that aren't good for them, they don't have the same mindset as them, they're not on the same page mentally. So I mean, you know you got one of the friends who you know for a fact, like, you don't know why you friends with them, you don't know why you still tolerating them. You probably need to cut them off, because it's like, just like if you were in a relationship, they're not serving you no good purpose, they're not benefiting you, they're not helping you, they're not supporting you, they're not pouring into you. All they want to talk about is the next dude they hopping on, the next drink they go drink, the next blunt they gonna smoke, the next party they gonna attend. What is wrong with these things, so to say? But it's just like you need friends that can offer more than that. You need somebody in your life who's going to support you with your businesses, with your college choices, with your major choices, going to the gym, for me, stuff like that. Somebody that can be beneficial in your life, somebody that can be supportive, somebody that could be a nice, comfortable notebook. I don't even know, but a relationship with a friend should not be draining. It should not be dreadful. It shouldn't have a negative effect on you. Friends should always be a genuine thing, a breath of fresh air. It shouldn't be the whole thing y'all be doing, like fighting and getting back cool and God. Okay, right person, wrong time. I think this is a thing, but I also think that it's not, and I'm gonna explain why. I feel like some people do meet their person, but just at a wrong time in their life where they're not prepared to handle a relationship or whatever the case may be. Like, you might get a sneak peek of who you're supposed to be with, but you still need some teachings and lessons in life to go through in order to be with that person, in order to love that person correctly. Like, I mean, it can happen in any way, shape, or form. You can see this person walking down the street and accidentally bump them, look at them, y'all lock eyes, and then y'all end up marrying each other 5 years from now. Anything. Now, you'll know if a person is not for you at any time, so it really doesn't matter. So next we're going to talk about like isolation, being being to yourself. I feel like this is something that I can definitely relate to, because as a college student, I'm by myself. Like, I'm isolated. Like, yeah, I'm in my hometown, but I'm also isolated because I don't have many friends on campus. Like, I don't have friends really at all on campus or that go to my school. So it's like, and plus I'm a commuter, so it's like I go to school, I'm like walking on campus, and everybody on campus really minds their business, and plus they already probably got their group of friends picked out. So it's like you just go there. When you come back home, it's really no extra socializing, number transferring. I mean, me, I know I don't put myself out there, but it's not many clubs or events that I'm really interested in at the school at the moment. But I definitely know for a fact that isolation is not a good thing, especially when you're a college student. All the work that you have to do, all the stress that you might be going through, you need that social outlet to kind of balance everything out. Not be too much of a distraction, but to just balance everything out in general. So I feel like that's something that's really important. All you have to do is just find your people, or try to put yourself out there, try to join a club. How to deal with a controlling person. This goes into bad relationships as well, or bad friendships, because a friend can be controlling. What you need to do is put your foot down. Put your foot down, because you're not supposed to let nobody run you, run your life, run your decisions. None of that. You choose what you want to do for your own reasons. My battery is flashing. We're gonna transfer to the phone. I'll be back. The last topic we have for this girl talk is going through depression and anxiety. And as a person who has experienced both of these, it's like you have to have the right support system, the right help, the right coping mechanisms, and the whole nine. Like, this also falls in between trying to get rid of those toxic environments, friends, all the drama, crap. And a lot of people go through this just by being in school, having a lot of stress on their plate, having stress at school, home, anywhere, everywhere. It's something that happens to everybody, but you have to find your right mechanism, your right support, the right help. So with that being said, that was all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and like I said in the beginning, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, because you know, turn your bells on. The videos are coming consistently. I'm getting back on my BS. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you got to this point in the video, comment the taco so I know that you made it this far in the video. Once again, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Deuces.